Hi everyone, Vijay here. Today I'm lucky to be joined by Jess. She is the head of the coordination team. So can you explain what running coordination is? How many different teams are you running?
Yeah, of course. Hi guys, so my name is Jess. I've been with 21D for 2 years. So my role includes running 3 teams in the patient logistics. So I work with patient coordinators, patient managers, and clinic managers on the ground. It involves supporting all 3 teams, assisting them with any questions, and of course speaking to your patients as well, which is something I'm very passionate about.
Correct me if I'm, how long did you say you've been with us?
It's going to be 2 years this
Okay.
August, yeah.
So before you came here,
Yeah.
tell us all what you used to do.
I used to be a dental nurse in NHS practice. So coming here, it was mind-blowing. It's totally different to what I've done before.
Okay, I hear this a lot. Tell
Yeah.
me why it's totally different.
I think it's just the culture about 21D, the people, the way we work. And the main thing is that we're very honest, and there is no lies here. Everything that we say is the truth, and you don't really find that. So that was the main thing.
Yeah, but you didn't believe that in the beginning, because
Yeah.
you told me that when you joined here,
Yeah.
it felt weird to you because no one's lying.
Yeah.
Why is that weird?
It's just because every other company I worked at, everyone's trying to sell you something that they know it's not there. So I just expected that here as well. But when I started working for 21D, I realized pretty fast that that's
Do you
not
remember
what
the
it is.
conversation you and I had where I said, if I ever catch you kill it selling, I'm
Yeah.
going to kill you? You remember that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the point behind that was really simple, right? We're dealing with people who are in need.
Yeah.
And what they don't need is a sale. What they need is facts.
Yeah.
So they can make informed choices as to what is good for them.
Yeah.
And we don't set their value, they set their own value to themselves.
Yeah.
Right? So it's one of the corner principles. So now, 2 years on, what have you seen with your own eyes in those 2 years?
A lot. The main thing is how fast we grow. And
On that point,
yeah.
are we driving the growth, or is it the patients driving our growth?
It's the patients.
Okay.
It's the patients, and it's really amazing to see how fast that's gone. On a daily basis, in patient logistics, we deal with inquiries, new patients. So seeing the growth within a few months, it's amazing.
Okay. And from that point of view,
Yeah.
you've been a coordinator, so you've
Yeah.
been on the front line where patients reach out to
Yeah.
you. Tell me how emotional that is.
It is very emotional from really both sides, from the patient and ourselves. It's just about seeing patients making the effort to come to see us. So we do really try our best to understand what patient is going through. So yeah, it's really emotional.
And, you know, you've done that job. You've
Yeah.
also done clinic manager job where you've been
I have.
sat at the desk when you see
Yeah.
people come in for the first time. Generally, I know it's not weird in here, but generally, how nervous are they when they come in, and how quickly can you tell?
Straight away. Straight away, the minute we see you come in, we kind of read body language, and that's how we know. The reason why I'm even here today, it's just because I wanted to come on the desk and see some of the patients, because it's nice to see the patients. So yeah, you can see it straight away when a patient comes in.
But then you've seen them go through the journey, which,
Yeah.
I mean, for me, having done this for well over 2 decades
Yeah.
now, I'm always amazed at how brave they are.
Yeah.
But you know, when you see them at the other end, are they even the same people that walked in, or is it like a whole new life?
It's a whole new life. We even say this to patients, wow, seeing you now, it's like a totally different person. It's beautiful to see. It's very emotional as well. That's why I really love this job.
So would you say that just seeing them on that journey
Yeah.
is probably the only motivation you need?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the main thing. And whenever anyone asks me, what do I do for work? All I show them is one of the patient's photos befores and afters that we post. and they're like, wow, and that's all.
Okay. Well, it's that simple, right? You
Yeah.
just show somebody before
It's
and
the
after
difference,
correction, and
yeah.
it's like a whole new life.
Whole new life.
We talk about this sometimes, and I know it affects you and your team a lot. And I
Yeah.
get quite upset by it. But some people, they just give you abuse when you're just trying to help them.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
It is very hard, especially when you try to help people. So it's something that patient coordinators do struggle with on a daily basis. So it can get pretty hard when people don't understand that all we're trying to do is advise you. It gets difficult, yeah.
I can understand from the point of view that we live in quite a cynical world,
Yeah.
and everybody's trying to sell something to somebody else.
Yeah.
We don't actually mind if you don't come for treatment with us.
Yeah.
But I think the problem we have is people having things done that they don't fully understand. And we're just trying to help them understand so they can make their choices.
Yeah.
But then I know this because not just you, but a lot of the other members, sometimes they have days where they're genuinely just trying to help people.
Yeah.
And they just get a whole load of abuse for trying to do that.
Yeah. It does happen very often.
Yeah. But I mean, what does that do to your motivation when you're just trying to help someone and they're abusing you because they think you're trying to sell them something?
Yeah. It does put you down. But at the same time, because at 21D, as I said before, the culture of the people that work here, you get a daily reminder of why we truly do it. So this is the main thing that pushes us all to go through, even with those patients that do choose to abuse us. So yeah.
So I want to ask you one more question, and
Yeah.
you don't need to feel uncomfortable about answering it because I'm sat here. What's it like to work with me on a daily basis? What does that mean? Jess?
Honestly, when I first joined the company, I thought VJ was crazy. That was my first thing.
Yep, guilty.
However, the longer I have been working with you, I have realized that this is your passion and this is your life and that you truly want to help people. And when you see that in someone that is a CEO that you work for, you automatically feed from that because that's what you want at the same time. I have progressed a lot because of VJ. So that's one thing that I will owe him for the rest of my life. But I truly...
So you won't be asking me for pay rises anytime soon. You'll just be going, okay, you've enhanced my life. That'll be enough. Go on.
Honestly, what I always say is, if I had no bills, I would do this job for free. And a lot of people in this company say that. But yeah, working with you now, it's something that I can't leave this job. Like I can't imagine working anywhere else. I think the people, the culture, how everyone is passionate, and that all comes obviously from VJ.
Thank you. On that basis, do you and your team feel like in this job, because none of you have never had a job before, you've all had jobs before, but in this job, you feel like you have more of a sense of purpose with this job than any other job you've ever done? And why does that matter to you all?
Yes, to say this doesn't feel like a job where all the
I know,
previous
when you're
places
texting me at 11 o'clock at night saying, can you look over this plan? I know it doesn't feel like a job to you. It's quite funny, actually.
It does not feel like a job because it's the passion about helping people. However, having a healthy place where you work at, it really does help a lot with your personal life. If I'm having a rough day in my personal life, actually working here, makes me forget everything else. So that's all. I think that says it all.
Well, that's great, Jess. Thank you for giving us an insight into coordination. I promised you I'd help make some videos as well explaining some of the process, which I'll do for you, don't worry. But I think it's really important for everybody watching this to understand this is about clinicians and it is a clinical environment, but you have no idea the army of dedicated people that are working around that to make sure your journey is perfect. So the only thing I'd ask is that people just remember that these wonderful people doing this job are actually the only reason you get to get in front of the clinicians who are going to correct you. So if you really want to talk about who's important here, in my view, as a clinician, I can tell you, these guys are the ones who are cocooning you through your journey to keep you safe, even from us, as weird as that sounds. Even from us, these are the guys that are there to just make sure that they're dealing with all your concerns and your anxieties and your queries. So please, be nice to them. That would be good. It's a request. Please. Thank you very much.